We are back with Lilith. I held R for a little while to get an interesting start. Not necessarily a good one, but an interesting one. And Parasite is interesting, depending on what other items we get, because it synergizes with a lot of stuff. So we're going to try for the Beast again, and hopefully do better than last time. Although we had more fun conversations last time. This time, potentially not. If we end up playing Isaac on Christmas Day, I'll probably do a Q&A episode. Which will mean that play will definitely suffer. Or maybe not, sometimes autopilot does better for me. Not when I'm trying to go to the corpse, because I'm pretty sure I said beast earlier, which is not correct. I'm going to the corpse, which is the route in the game that requires the most concentration to remember all the stupid steps to get there. It is a Korean Battle Royale, yes. It probably has to have the phone number thing in there if it wants to be playable in China, since the communist Chinese government won't allow children to have fun more than 1 hour on a weekend. Because work is more important. And games make them think too much about freedom and such. As is my understanding. What's with all the books when I'm playing as Lilith? But 2 libraries last time. No, 1 here. This lady is close to your face. I hope she's messed up then. For her safety and yours. Excuse me, there was 2 Larry Juniors in the intro, yet there's clearly only 1. Are we supposed to be expected to believe that this is acceptable? Oh, we just saw this item as well. Also, I don't have a key, so I can't go to the first one of the drowned floors. That's okay, as long as I can get to the second one. But if I can't get to that, we'll have to hold R again, just because I can't get to the bloody corpse. Shouldn't have went into the library. But, in my defense, I expected to get more than 1 key. Which is foolish based on how the first few runs of the night went. Although no, that last run we had a bunch of consumables. Pointlessly, but we had a bunch. You might want to play the tutorial, not because you need to, because it's just like hold F and shoot. But I think it gives you some gold for doing the tutorial, and that lets you reroll your class if you want to. Anyone know how many classes are in that game? Because I only saw like 4, maybe? But I think there's more than that. "12? That's pretty good. Oh right, yeah, no keys. And I need to save 1. Just desperately... This trinket I picked up isn't stopping consumables dropping or anything, is it? I meant to drop it after picking it up, but... Well, we have a key now, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But that's a room spawn. Are you a wizard? Makes no difference to Lilith because it's not her that's firing. I guess then you could also argue how come picking up items makes any difference, because she's the one picking them up. But at that point you've gone too far and should be punished. We will fight the boss, but then go clear the room I missed. 2 on 2, then it's sort of a fair fight. If you ignore the freaky physics. I would have argued my lowest stat was HP, but I don't think it gives you HP. And we did get another key, so that's fine. We'll open that. Go to the item room. I'll still probably clear the other room just to try for a tinted rock or something. No, Jacob and Esau is worse because you're independently controlling 2 characters. Well, I guess not if you're letting them be in sync, but they get out of sync very easily. So you have to steer Jacob back in. Come on, tinted rock. Nope. Alright, they go a lot faster, yeah. Well, that's much worse. I was hoping for balls of steel or health up. Well, down to Downpour 2, is that what it's called? The Rain Floor 2? Where nothing but pain and sadness awaits us. It's like going to Coventry. Or slow. We also got the poop version of the floor, so that doesn't bode well for our survivability. Never press buttons, when will I learn? Press this one too. Okay, well, that one was worth pressing. Never press unnecessary buttons. Did I miss any gaming news since, well, basically Saturday? Because I didn't really look anywhere over the weekend either. But I presume most things are like, they're done, they're closed until New Year. I did see that game that CR mentioned in Discord that is basically a rip-off of SWAT. Which I'm fine with, because I like SWAT, the SWAT games. I also saw that they were being published by Team 17 but have now parted ways, which is a little concerning. Need the bombs. Legally distinct SWAT. SWAT 4. SWAT 4 was only... I think it was SWAT 4 or SWAT 3. It's one of the two. One of those two are the one that I put the most time into. And enjoyed playing. Right up until they patched in live ads where it tracked how long you looked at them in the levels. And then I never played it again. That was right when they were first experimenting with that type of thing, and that was long before anyone had decent broadband. Well, certainly in this country. Blech. Come on, good curse room or good item room so I can actually have a run. not good enough. Oops, I accidentally shrunk the window. Because I pressed F instead of R. I'm getting in the habit for super people. Tarot cloth is interesting. Is it worth a black card? I'm gonna let it hit me just. Oh, I could have grabbed the card. Let's quickly get to the item room of this floor and see what's in it. There it is. Nope. Definitely do not want Midas touch. The character customizer in that is very, very in-depth. Not as in-depth as in Naraka, I think. I'm pretty sure you can make some pretty fancy-looking abominations in that. Justice? What am I supposed to do with that? It is a double floor, that's the only reason I've played on with this one. Might as well, why not? Top, middle, bottom. Top. It'll clear the big room at least. It didn't. It did not, in fact, end the room instantly because of the nature of the enemies. I finished assembling my new Crisis Protocol miniatures that arrived today. I'm very happy with how they turned out, despite having no assembly instructions. The Juggernaut is suitably chonky and fun. Oh look, it's an item you can only take with it if you take damage or use a bomb. That's what item rooms were missing. The ability to kill you. I would love to know how that decision was made. I'd love to be a fly on the wall for all the stupid decisions that got made regarding this game, but especially adding item rooms that kill you. Like an item room where you go in and there's a bunch of enemies, but you get 2 items. That's fine. But an item room where you just fight a bunch of enemies because fuck you, or you want this item and you don't have a bomb, well, you've got to sacrifice some of your HP, which is very plentiful in this game. I would just love, like, did he just have a bad day? A lot of the decisions regarding the balance of this game feel like they're a result of him getting salty at people criticising his game. But thankfully there's mods to fix most of the mess he made. Are you seeing death or sights? And do you mean saying? Because I was saying death. Not to be confused with Death Scythe, which is a Gundam from Gundam Wing. I don't think it was a case of streamers whining that made him make the game harder. If anything, it might be the exact opposite, which is also what I think negatively affected Gungeon. Is that his experience of watching people play the game was watching streamers who play way too much, and as a result are well above the average skill level of someone who plays casually, and are under the assumption that the average player's play style and skill level are the same when they're absolutely not. Which is why everybody got pissed off with how terrible Afterbirth Plus was, and how terrible all the pointless nerfs were for Repentance. They were utterly unnecessary for the average player, and they also don't make the game funner for people who are good at it. They just make it suckier to play. But again, there's mods to fix that, at least. You shouldn't have to use mods, and someone posted on one of the runs saying like, hey, I'm really struggling with the Lost. Does anybody know how to get a mod on the console version? so I can actually play as this crappy character. And it's like, sorry, you're out of luck. There is no saving you. Not on console. Did you see that post from the Berserk Souls Twitter that Maz retweeted on Monday? Where it was like, it was kind of like the trade-offer meme, but on one side it said, oh, you like Dark Souls for the challenge, do you? And then on the right side it was, well, why don't you just pay a woman to step on you instead? I'm not giving it justice. It was funnier in picture form. Like all these people who praise bad game design when it's just, oh, let's make it as unfair as possible because then it'll be quote unquote hard. You just hire somebody to step on your junk and just don't be such a coward. So you feel that you can only get that from video games. You don't have the money for that? What, Shady isn't giving you the discount? If you use the code IWatchYouStream20 on the Shady dating website, he gives you a discount. Sorry, I didn't mean dating website, I meant like, you know, solicitation website. The 5-figure discount. Look, if you want anything butt stuff related, you have to use the code Dark Souls, but don't ask why. I don't remember what this is. Metal plate? Oh, that's the one. I gave a spirit heart. Ooh. Yes, this is fine. I will not be using my spacebar against Monstro. Ow, my face. Maybe I should have. Excuse me? He landed on that explosion. He got down Mr. Presidented and didn't take any damage. Five minutes later, he might be dead. Well, we got a little damage up. 0.58, not too shabby. Little horn. You B-word. It wasn't bitch, it was belligerent. And Marissa, I certainly hope not. One is enough. Which I'm pretty sure is also a discount code you can use on Shady's dating app. That's why he has to work at night. It's not because of time zone differences. It's because of the nature of the work. I saw him downloading and playing Super People as well. Well, didn't see him play it, but I know he downloaded it. You thought it was because he was a vampire? No, that's because you heard him mention sucking and misconstrued what he was talking about. Firemind as Lilith might not be so bad. It's better than a random item, I guess. Are you killable? You are indeed killable. Didn't have to be. Oops. Never know, those explosions are probably dangerous. You get assigned a random class, but you can pay 500 gold to pick one or 100 to reroll. Ooh, I want that. It's been a while since I've blown up the donation machine in a run. Let's do that. Which again, apparently is so fantastic it needed a nerf. So now you just get one big payout and can never do it again on the run. Because being able to afford one extra heart or a key or a bomb is a ridiculously unfair advantage to the player. We fight the boss? Might as well. And then we'll go get the key piece if we live. Explode him! Fire versus water. I'm sure fire will win. Yes, that's the sound of fire winning. Oh, you tempt me with brimstone bombs. And Maw and all this other great stuff I can't take because Lilith sucks. So the fire is back there, but I need to fight my way to the mirror first. You know, for all the runs as Lilith we've done tonight, I've just realised I don't believe my damage has ever gotten higher than 4.5. That's lucky. What's not lucky is the trip I'm going to have to take to get back to the mirror. Good job I didn't explode when I randomly shot there. Oh yeah, my niece, who has absolutely no concept of what Christmas is, got a Christmas present from my mother, which was a new playmat that makes music and stuff, and apparently the first thing she did was lay on it and then puke on it. So I think that means she likes it. And playing as the Lost with Firemind was not part of the plan I considered when taking Firemind. Efficient. Yeah, she did two things at once, laying and puking. Oh, thank goodness that fire was there. Well, this will be the run that we stick with for the video, win or lose anytime soon. And then we'll switch over. You can choose between playing in third person and first person, yes, but we'll be playing in third person because first person is for tryhards. You can double click the ADS in first person. Was it during tummy time? I have no concept of what that means. Is there set times in a day where you instruct a child to stay on its stomach? She isn't crawling yet, as far as I'm aware, just kind of chilling still. Damn you, Firemind! I don't know. I don't have a baby. It might not be. To build muscles for learning to crawl. So we have learning to crawl and then also to strengthen neck muscles. That both sounds plausible to me. Well, I'll presume it's a thing that my sister has been told about, but I've never heard of it. I have to speak up, I'm fighting ghosts. Little Hunt again. As good as Lilith. Sure. Oh, it's the bloody... yeah. I knew it was by the layout of the arena. We also got a bad spawn with those rocks. Yes, blow up more of the level, please. So I guess it does randomize the waves for this boss, because this is nothing like the last time. Oh no, maybe it just wasn't the ash pit last time, I don't remember. We have damage up. We had the item room, we don't really need to shop, and the key pieces on the next floor. I have no idea, I don't have a baby. I've never gone to a class. If I had my phone handy, I would text my sister and say, "Do you know what tummy time is?" But I don't have it at hand, so I can't. I heard a penny. I see a penny. I see a wall that isn't there. Yeah, I wouldn't give any context. Context takes away from the fun of the confusion. Alright, yeah, hit every switch yet. Oh, have you been talking to her about rat stuff? No? And is that just going to confuse her further? What's that? Seek the stars. I wonder if that'll make a thingy spawn. Even less context? Who could forget Deer Rat Girl? Now there's a deer involved? Rat Girl wants to know if it's tummy time. Sounds like the trigger word for a Manchurian candidate. Or trigger phrase, rather. Right now, somebody just got up from the stream like a zombie and is walking to find a gun.
Did you see that, Zach?
I never did go back for Mom's Eye when it appeared earlier because I never got bombed, did I? But thank you, Pikachu's Ragnarok, for 37 months with Twitch Prime. Must kill John Lennon. He's already dead. Aww. That's a South Park reference. Let's fight the boss while we're here, so I don't go do the knife piece and then just die to the boss. Although I've just realised I think the run is dead anyway, because I can't get down to the mausoleum with my current HP. Because that's a good idea, like blocking a path if you don't have any HP left. Well, that makes it possible with half a heart left. If I don't get hit during the mom section. Nope, never mind, can't grab it. Yeah. I almost had a moment there where I was like, oh, I don't need to go do it, I've already got the knife. And it's not the right knife. Wait, oh yeah, the shop was greed. Ugh. And welcome to the stream, Captain Malenko. Here we go again. Evie, now you're just making like references to yourself. I didn't have a lead in, you did your own setup and quote. See, if Halo had done that first, then it would have worked. Yoink. Lieutenant Rock. Oh, I had time. Oh well. I don't know if it's coincidence, but there's a lot of purple fonts in chat today. Either that or my default is broken again. Why does Lilith keep getting the worst versions of this room? On screen there's a lot of blue. That's true. Hello, Daniel. It looks like that orc is standing on the gerbil. Or whatever it is. Or... Don't go down, go to the mausoleum. Where we will go down and hit our face against the floor. Oh, that was a nice room. Which makes me suspicious. Should have used bombs there. Oh, there goes the bone heart anyway. Okay, so this room technically had 2. Wow, that is much better. That's more like it. Sure. I really wanted that map, and you took it from me. Yes, or I'm going to continue calling it a gerbil if you don't mind. A very long gerbil. Tammy's head. Oh, why did I have to find Tammy's head as Lilith? The Tammy's head is so rare now. It's pretty cool. Like, since returning to Repentance, I'm pretty sure that's the second time I've seen Tammy's head. Maybe third, but not higher than that. I'll take an all stats up. Yeah, okay, something. Suddenly we've got something here. A whole almost 6 damage. This is not Ubermom, no. It's worse. It's the hard counter to Lilith again. She's got my knife and my ghost. Yoink. At this stage it's not worth having guaranteed devil deals, there's not enough left. Have we ever seen the rest of Tammy? No, I believe it was hit by a car. The one time I could have got his drop if he'd given it, he didn't drop it. Thanks to our tier rate, we've got a pretty decent build going here now. Which makes Fire Mine more dangerous, but that's the way of it. Is there any sign of Eleanor yet in Discord or anything? Not because I expect him to show up to the stream, it's just I'm curious if he's made his presence known. To know that he got back safe. Oh, they're the ones that move when I move, that's not good. Or, yeah, move, not shoot. No, it's shoot, that's worse. There we go. It's one way to clear a room. It's still offline. Fair enough. Should we place a bet as to whether or not he's bought any miniatures? I know he searched and there wasn't any like unique to America ones that he had to get there. But do you think he bought any? I'm gonna say yes. It's very quick. Krampus. Oh, do I have Little Brim permanently? Is that from Camping Conception? Go, knife, go. It seems so. Destroy them! Alright, in the bunghole to the corpse. Oh, I'll have lots of questions. We'll tease out any stories, I'm sure, regarding his time in America. Like, how many gun crimes did he witness? How many times did he get COVID? You know, all that stuff. If you met Spider-Man, yeah, that's a good one, yeah.
Bombs are key.
There's literally no reason for me to have used that. There we go. Doesn't matter now. Perfectly even as all things should be. Honestly, it bothers me that Spider-Man is hyphenated. Did he see the naked woman who wanders Times Square? Is that a thing? Is that legal? There's more damage. We just need a bit more HP and I think we're set. There is supposed to be a hyphen, yes. Spider-Man is hyphenated. It's New York, what do you expect? From New York, I expect people to be overly proud of their terrible city. That's what I expect. Ah! Spinning, teleporting babbies. Tinted rocks? No. Ah, found the corpse. You can't out-heal Fire Mind, puny enemy. It has good museums, I've heard that. For real, like genuinely. Was I supposed to see those other shots when they were inside you? Oh no. Kill her quickly. Oh, she doesn't bat it if she gets frozen. No, wait, no, she does. It's just the shielded tears. We're holding it back. Unfortunately, well, we did get it to second phase, but I only have one hit left, and Firemind could kill me at any second. Or this attack. This is the other one attack I didn't want her to do. Ooh. She dead? Nope. Oh no. She's too close. Oh, I killed her! Don't touch the firebomb. We unlocked Blood Puppy. It looks adorable. Look at it! Look at that thing! That is Lilith done, thankfully.